The WTC final, India versus Australia, starting at the Oval on Wednesday, is going to be an interesting, epic encounter. It's, as the ICC claims, is the ultimate finale, ultimate test of character for two teams who've done well in Test cricket over the last few years. For India, it's the second time that they're getting a chance to play in this final, and the Indian team has a few queries in their mind. First of all, whether to play Ishan Kishan or KS Bharat as the wicketkeeper. Ishan Kishan has played a lot of white ball cricket, especially in the IPL in recent times, and is the more flashy version of a keeper batter, much like Rishabh Pant. On the other hand, KS Bharat is the more steady, stubborn kind of a keeper batter who was the earlier version of Indian keepers. And both these players have plenty going for them. I would guess that India has to go with Bharat because you would go with a more steady keeper in conditions like UK, especially in a test match because you need to be sure about the keeper in conditions like these. Then the other problem for India, whether they play a fourth seamer or they play two spinners. Now, the fourth seamer would ideally be someone like a Shardul Thakur. India don't have the luxury like Australia to play a seam bowling all-rounder. Australia have Cameron Green in their lineup, but India don't have a seam bowling all-rounder, a genuine seam bowling all-rounder. So India may be forced to play two spinners in Ashwin and Jadeja, much like what they did back in 2021 in that final, and that turned out to be a complete disaster. The other big problem that I can see with India in this particular test match is who's that bowler who's going to get the Australian lower order out. If you remember the 2021 final, New Zealand's middle to lower order threatened India and snatched the game away from India. It's a different matter that India's batting failed in the third innings of the match, second innings of theirs, and that proved to be the big difference in the end. So India has a few worries of their own. On the other hand, Australia have worries of their own as well because apart from Marnus Labuschagne and Steve Smith, and to some extent uh, Michael Nesser and the others like David Warner and Cameron Green who have been playing IPL, the others have not had any cricket. So for 2.5 months, they have been resting. Is that good, or the fact that India has got players who have played a T20 cricket and come into this test match that good? That remains to be seen. So there are a few worries on both sides, but India, I guess, have got more worries than Australia. So who's my pick for this test match? I think it's Australia who have the edge over India in this finale. But stranger things have happened in test cricket. India has an edge over Australia in the last 7 years. Australia have struggled to beat India in a test series home or away. India are the holders of Border Gavaskar Trophy since 2017. Does that count for anything? Yes, it does. But will that make a difference when the test match starts at Oval? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. An interesting fact is that Oval has never hosted a test match ever in nearly 130 years in the month of June. Will that make a difference? Will the ball make a difference? Remember, we'll be using the Duke's ball. Will that make a difference? It's not the SG ball that's used in India or the Kookaburra in Australia. So lots of permutation combination will be at play when play gets underway at 3 p.m. India time, 10:30 a.m. India UK time on Wednesday. You make sure to like, share, and subscribe this channel, and please log on to India Sports News for more. We'll be back again for more on this channel. Keep following this channel. Goodbye.